Hi, you guys. How is everybody? Oh, wait, I gotta pause this for a sec. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I wanted to do my Bluetooth. Um, Hi. Happy Wednesday. Happy full moon. I don't know shit about astrology. I don't know shit about moon stuff. I just know that with the moon, it's kicking my ass in a great way. Um, Hi, welcome to Lights, Eternal Love. I am Light. I'm just real happy right now. Which was a switch to what I was going through earlier. But we'll get into that. So I know I'm not outside walking right now, but I have walked quite a bit earlier. Um, this is really supposed to be part of the walk and talk with spirit. Um, so recently, give you a little lowdown on what I've been going through. Maybe somebody can identify with this. Maybe, there's a reason why I'm talking about it. So here we go. I'm stepping into my feminine energy. You could say divine feminine energy, or we can just say feminine energy. And parts of ego are going out, right? Parts of ego are, and my masculine, all three of them, we've just been woo. And what it's showing me about the divine feminine and what it's been showing me about what I'm growing through right now is, I'm going to get a drink of water. Excuse me for a moment. Thank you, water. I have it written on there somewhere. Is vulnerability. So innocence comes to mind. Innocence is coming to mind. So I get channeled messages from spirit, from God, and it comes when it comes. I'm learning. You're learning with me. So you get to see all this unfold as it unfolds with me. And this is a great thing. So most of the time, I'm channeling most of the time. And I'm receiving things as I'm speaking. I'm receiving things as well. Just wanted to put that out there, I guess. Anyway, my divine feminine, vulnerability, traumas at childhood. So coming into that vulnerability, and it scares the shit out of me. It's very ironic to me how I could be this, always have been a caring, compassionate, loving person. But I didn't allow myself to feel. It makes no sense. And I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. And maybe I just don't need to. Maybe there's sometimes I don't need to think everything to death, you know? But whatever it is, so you get hurt at a, your trauma happens to you at a time you probably don't even remember. One day you will if you want to, or however that's going to work for you on your path. Let's not get distracted, Light. Stay on your path. Namaste on this path right here. I am. Anyway, so a trauma happened, and how, in my mind, in my mind's eye, how I see it is curled up like a little ball, like in a fetal position. And then this other persona or other what protector comes out. And it's that protector, the more of the masculine, right? Because, generally how we know it in our lives at this moment, most of it, whatever, is in a gender way would be, I know there's this big thing about gender stuff. I'm not even going to get into that because I just saw stuff about it today for the first time, and I'm not going on. I'm staying focused this time. Light, stay focused. You got it. So, coming into my feminine, breaking down those walls, unlocking those doors to my soul, one at a time, being completely vulnerable and being obedient to God by telling a certain person things like, what are you even saying? Do you know? And you're entrusting this person whom you don't trust, but you do trust. I don't know. It's a weird. It's a cool thing, right? It's going to play out exactly how it's supposed to, and I'm great with that. I'm so great with that trust. But it's a scary thing to be vulnerable. I'm not used to it. So integrating. Now we're going to... Ego, no part of this, right? It's an EEO. It's edging ego out. Like Dr. Wayne Dyer said, ego is edging God out. Well, now it's EEO. EEO, EEO. I just want to say, and bingo was his name. All right. So many things are coming to my... Anyway, so I'm going to try and stay focused. So, integrating divine feminine. It's so weird because what I'm being shown is like this. Right? Like this. Like what they show for Archangel Raphael or for medicine, and I'm being shown woven. Like DNA, kind of, in a way. DNA doesn't go like this, but I just saw the twist of the DNA and all. Interesting. I'm going to have to get back on that, and I'll have to write it down or something or whatever. But, so, integrating divine feminine, divine masculine, and bringing them together, and knowing when to use each one, or when to bring that energy up, or I don't know. Like I said, I'm learning about all this right now. Okay, this is just right now shit. I have a little bit written down, but this is just all right now. So, full moon in Capricorn. Thank you. So many things are coming up to be released. And all this ties in somehow. I guess it will maybe towards the end. But I just want to take my hat off and go, hats off to you. Fucking goofball. Anyway, I have my jug of water ready for my moon water. And I don't really know anything about this stuff. I'm just going to tell you what comes to me and what I'm doing. So to me, this full moon is all this shit's coming up to be to the surface, to be noticed, to be seen, to be let go, up and out, purging, if you will. So on my water bottle, I wrote, thank you, backwards. So if you look through it, because it's glass, you could see it. Then I wrote, I love you, and some hearts and stuff. And then I'm going to set that out. And that's my moon water. And I wrote the power symbol for Reiki, which is Choku Rei, on there. And, well, there's a novel idea. Put Reiki on it, too. But to me, Reiki's like second nature. I don't call upon it. I don't do anything. If I put my hands on it, my hands are meant for healing. If that's what it is, it's automatically like they're so warm right now. The palms of my hands, just talking about it, just boom, activation, you know. I'm surprised there's not light shown. Sometimes it'll do that. Like when I came in contact with the very... Okay, well, that's gonna be, that'll tie into after this part. So, the, writing the water, the moon water, and other things, what else came to mind? I'm not sure if I'll do it or not. I might, perhaps, but is, writing all the things you want to release and then burning it. I mean, I'm sure there's all kinds of rituals and stuff out there. I'm just not a ritual type person. I have done my own little types of, writing things out, and that's what started my intense healing journey, which brought me to this place and what I'm now sharing with you. I would, however, like to see how long I've been. Oh, thank you. Oh, from insurance. 10 minutes. Okay. Sweet. I'm not going to open my writing things down for releasing. I don't know. Those of you that are resonating with this will understand that, know what I'm talking about when all these things are coming up. So cycles are closing. I heard cycles are closing, harvest season. Chapters and things, old things have to be closed for new to come in. When they say purging shit, getting rid of shit, when I go through pain and my teeth are all fucked up, and I'm like, all that comes to my mind is I'm healing. Like, things are coming out to be purged. You get sick, you get inflammation for a reason, because everything's being attacked, bringing it to one area for it to be let out. You know what I mean? So when my back is hurting real bad or whatever, in my old way of looking at things, the whole change of perception is because I'm healing, and that's part of it. And then in a couple days, you're like, oh, I can sit up straighter. I could do this a little bit different. I'm healing. Get outside. Get barefoot. Get outside. Please get barefoot and get outside. Walk on the grass. Walk on the earth. Get in water. Whatever it is. 30 minutes is ideal. I said 20-minute walk and talk with spirit, because 20 minutes could be a cigarette. It could be a break. Part of one. I mean, you could split it up however you want to do it. Just please, just being outside is great, but get barefoot and walk on the earth. It's amazing. I had socks and shoes on in the house, and I took them off, and it was like, oh God, thank you. Wow. And I was just in the house. I hadn't even been outside yet, and it was amazing to me how I just have to be barefoot. I know it makes the fucking cute toe rings and shit. Going to Colorado to get my stuff, because I have some cool things to make. Some cool things starting. But, in God's divine timing. But right now, things are coming up to release. And there's a soul. And I don't want to call him a twin flame, because I don't really know if that's the right, if I even really know what a twin flame is, or if there really is such a thing. But I don't know. I think there's soulmates, there's soul contracts. I think everybody in our life is a catalyst of some way or another. We're all connected anyway. So it's all parts of us to be looked at, to heal, I mean, it's Metallica song, sad but true. All I hear is, I'm you. It's sad but true. Right? Songs. I love music. But, yeah, that's all I can hear. I'm you. So, get outside. The moonlight is great. It's like the sunlight. The sunlight is like a photosynthesis of its rays growing. Like if you look at plants and stuff, like it's wonderful and vibrating it at, oh gosh, embrace what's coming up, look at it, see it for what it is, and let it go. Don't run from it, because you can't run and you can't hide. It'll get you. Divine feminine and vulnerability. What a switch. I'm ready to be the woman now.
What are you doing?
And that's huge for me, because I'm always used to being the protector, the masculine, the one to protect the little girl. But the little girl wants to come out now, because she feels safe too. Do I? Is it safe? Yeah, it's safe.
You okay?
Free your mind. Free yourself. Let yourself out of your own prison, out of your, your own bondage. Brilliance, love, wholeness. What's needed right now. Teach the children. Start with your inner child, I guess. It starts at home. It starts at home. When you love yourself, then you can love the world and the world can love you. But you gotta look at yourself. There's a bigger picture here. What are you not seeing? What is your soul calling you to look at? To the moon, Alice. Send it to the moon. Right. Barefoot. Outside. Plant flowers. Plant flowers. Plant herbs. How many children do you have? Or do you have somebody else's children? Are you a foster parent? Is there grandparents in the home? Is there... What in your community? What child takes an interest in growing food? Pay attention to your children. What are their interests? Nurture that. Water that. Because that's a gift and a talent that should be nurtured, grown. Talk to your children. What did your grandparents tell you? What are the great things that pass down, like old wives' tales, you know? Like things about witch hazel, they tell you about baking soda. Baking soda is great if you get a bee sting. Baking soda and water. Pull shit out. Things that, like that. Your food, when you use sage, what is echinacea used for? Ginseng. You know, fruit and food. Walnuts are for the brain. Is that right? Tomatoes are like heart. I mean, it's teach the children. Food is healthy. Food is medicine. Herbs and weeds are medicine, and it's food. You know, the dandelion that people cannot stand, every part of the dandelion is useful. Teach the children. Build communities. You have a gift and a talent. You're bored, you don't know what to do. Woodworking always comes to mind because I want to make my own guitars, my own furniture. I love woodworking, right? I want to build things. I like to use my hands. My dream place is a garage, a kitchen, a loft bedroom, woodworking in the back, right? I mean, that's my dream. Garden outside, a place for meditation and water running. You know what I mean? Dreams become reality. This is so crazy. But what came to right into my mind, and I almost said it like it was like a thing, is like, I would love to name my daughter Dream. What? I can't have children anymore. That's funny. Anyway. Life is but a dream, sweetheart. All your dreams fulfilled. Teach the children. Get them near water. If they love water, get them near water. Water's very healing. Campfires, a fireplace. There's so much energy that comes from fire. They call it the elements for a reason. Think about that. Think about your energy when you get near things. When you take your shoes off and you get barefoot, think about your reaction. Like, is it, oh, that feels so good. Like when you take a shower or you go pee. Sometimes when I go pee, I'm like, oh, that's the best feeling in the world. You get in the pool. Watch your energy. How does it make you feel? Does it feel good? Does it feel right? Does it make your heart sing? Do that. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it. It's simple. Watch your energy. Get barefoot, walk in the grass. Teach the children, sow a seed. Grow herbs with your children. Pick those herbs, make food, and show them how you put it in there. And you can talk to them and tell them what this does and the flavor and the scent, and can you taste that? Can you smell that? Children from newborn to 7 are nothing but sponges. They don't have reasoning and all of that. All they have is learning. Teach the children values of what you want their lives to be like, what you want your life to be like. Teach the children. Love and adore and adorn those who came before us, those who built the foundation that's crumbling. It's up to you. You're watching this for a reason, because it's your calling to do your part, to love yourself, and then act from that love. Because all you need is love. The rest falls into place. Just start there. Take off your shoes. Get outside. I love you. Did you hear me? Did you see me? I love you. And I can say that because I can feel you. Because I can feel you. I looked up when I said that because I'm looking up to God. I can feel you. There's one source energy. I call it God. We call it God. And from that one source, everything else. They're fragments, like solar flares from the sun. From the sun. Sun, sun. That shoots down, and it's in each one of us. It's our life force energy. It's source God energy. Where we go one, we go all. There's a reason for that. Because it's true, because we are one. Thank you. Thank you, phone. Love you. Anyway, walk and talk. Shine your light. Be the light in the dark. Show your children and grandchildren and the neighbor's children. If you don't have children, you can't have children, then show your inner child, show whatever, show the world your light, the life you want. Show them by what you do and how you live your life of how the new earth and the new world is. Because it's beautiful. Smile. Laugh. It's easy. Feminines, don't go crazy. Anyone coming into their masculine energy, don't go crazy with the masculinity. Anyone coming into their feminine energy, don't go crazy. Let them intertwine, right? Please. It's like the fish. Just let them. Let them be. What comes up's to come out. Don't fight it. Don't analyze it in the sense of how you used to do it. What do you mean by that, light? What do I mean by that? I'm telling myself not like I used to do it. In a place of overthinking? No. Give me the word. What am I trying to say? all that I keep wanting to say is contemplate. I know that's not what I was taught. It's, don't camp out there. Look at it for what it is. Why it's there. Non-judgmental. Don't think it to death about an outcome, or if you should be feeling this way, or should you not be feeling this way. You are feeling this way. It's there. Why? It's coming out. Embrace it. Like my young man who I'm grieving. Earlier I was grieving my releasing him and letting him go, and it was a grieving process because I got to feel what I was trying not to feel. I'm good. I'm over it. Masculine. I'm cool, man. Shit. Ain't nothing but a thing, chicken wing, you know? My masculine's all up in it. Fuck you, Dick. I get another one. Shit. Next. You know, just stupid pride, ego. My more masculine, my way to keep me you can't hurt me, my exterior, whatever you want to call it. I call it masculine. It's my protection, my guard, my shield, my force field. And it all comes crumbling down. One door at a time. One door at a time. It's beautiful. I wish you could see what I see. Some of you can. Who is this person that calls herself light? I was once the devil, and I am now light. It's my little joke thing, because I mean, it's a perspective of how I put it into. It's just my little way of fucking dealing with shit and projecting it and getting, you know, we all have our way of expression. This is how I express. I'm really calm right now, but I'm usually like fucking all over the place because I'm fucking tired, man, and I'm healing, and I took a nap like there's no tomorrow. Fucking crashed hard. Wow. And I was like, I haven't done my walk and talk. Gotta do a video every day. Well, I walked and I talked. Doesn't mean you can't get up and walk outside. I've done mine. I needed to sit here for a reason and speak this. Whoever you are that I'm speaking to, because I know I'm speaking to myself. Go with the flow. Fucking surfing in a tunnel wave right now, in the tunnel, right? It's kind of dark a little bit. It can be dark, but there's a light. Just ride the fucking tunnel. It's fucking badass. Then you can ride the wave right into the shore. What does your paradise and your island you're riding into look like? Can I give you a glimpse of mine? Community. I'm to look up the word community. And look at that. And I will, and I'll speak on that. Forming communities and breaking generational gaps. What is your island? What does your world look like? My world? Beautiful. Beautiful flowers. Everyone's happy. Everyone's loving. Everyone has their gift, their talent, their part that contributes to the whole. And we live and we teach the children and we heal and we laugh and we dance and we have fun. We grow food and it's great. It's community. It's passing down generation to generation knowledge. From generation to generation knowledge. Everyone has a gift and talents of their own. Share it. Be a village. Be a community. We can have a bunch of little communities all around. The earth belongs to all of us. Protect your children. Teach your children. Change it. You have generations of alcohol abuse, drug abuse, addiction, abuse, sexual thinking, eating. Break it. It starts with you. I speak of these things because I have done that. I'm not being boastful. I just knew I didn't want my boys to grow up beating women. My daughter has a great father. She's a great man because she had a good father. Her dad and I weren't together, but we showed them what it's like that two people that can't be together, they still have respect for one another. And they show their children. We showed our children, this is what you do. There might be differences, but there's a bigger picture. What's best for the children, because that's what matters. And we fucked up so bad in our lives, showed them, I don't want to do that shit. However you get there, you got there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Regardless of whatever. And regardless of whatever it was, I gotta find a way to get comfortable. My foot's falling asleep. It starts by children learn what they live, children learn what they see. The world's bad out there. Don't let it be bad at home for them. I'm sorry. You went through horrible things. Learn from it, grow from it. Teach the children. No one ever loved you. Love yourself. No one ever loved me. They didn't know how. They were broken. They were sad. They did the best they could with what they knew. We are learning and we know better now. Our past does not define us. Their words, hear me out, their words in your head is their words. It's not who you are. Know who you are. You're a great child of God. You serve a purpose. You serve a purpose. Open your eyes. Begin to see. Wow, my eyes feel like they did a weird thing right there. Oh, fuck, am I a reptilian? Cyborg. We are carbon. God, we're great robots, aren't we? Consciousness. So, if we, not if, we are God's source. You can do everything I can do and even greater things. Faith of a mustard seed. One seed. One seed. The Listen to me. One seed to change the world. Remember that. You'll hear it again. Teach the children. It starts at home. Shine your light. Get outside. Teach your children. You make shampoo. You make tinctures. You are into herbal things. Teach your children. Oh, yeah. Show them. Everything is energy. Show them they are worth it. Show them worthiness. Show them love. I know you can't teach from what you don't have, but you can have it. Get outside. Take off your shoes. Please. Breathe in the healing, loving energy that's from everything. We're aspects of God. It's like God living out all of these different things. All trying to do what? Find their way back home to the true source. It's in you. I see it. We're going to water it a little bit. I love you. I'm talking so low, I hope you can fucking hear me. Have a great, great full moon evening. Thank your water, thank your body, thank your food. Thank your neighbor, thank your friends, thank you, God. Smile in your liver. Smile in your heart. Smile in your soul. Tell yourself, I love you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to experience this grand earth. Thank you. I love you. I love you. Peace, love, harmony. And get that shit out. Release that shit. See you on the flip.